Subscribe and press the bell icon to get notified for the latest tech videos.
Hey, what's up YouTube, this is Wasay here, and today in this video I'm going to show you how you can edit the time lapse captured from your Sony camera. So I'm going to be using the footage of the Sony a6400 camera, but the process is same for any other Sony or DSLR camera. So let's begin the video. So before I begin the tutorial, I should tell you that whenever you're going to capture a time lapse from your Sony camera or any other mirrorless or mirrored camera, you're not going to have a simple time lapse video as you have when you record with your phone. So in your phone, you simply go to the time lapse settings and press record, and the end result is that you get a time lapse video made. But when you're going to take a time lapse with your digital cameras like the Sony a6400, it's actually going to take a collection of photos which you need to post edit and then convert into a time lapse. So that means that whenever you're going to take a time lapse from your Sony camera or any other DSLR camera, you're going to have a collection of photos. You need to go into your editing software. I'm going to be using Premiere Pro in this video. You can edit a time lapse in in Final Cut Pro and other softwares as well. So you need to put that collection in your editing software and do post editing to make it look like a time lapse. So let's begin. So first of all, I'm going to insert my SD card onto my PC so that I can actually copy that collection of picture onto my local PC. So you can see it's going to open the media player by default, so I'm going to close it. I'm going to open the file explorer. Here I'm going to press on EOS Digital, which is my external SD card for my camera. I'm going to open the DCIM folder. In this I'm going to have a single folder. I'm going to open it, and here it's going to show all the pictures that you have taken from your camera. Again, your time lapse is also a collection of pictures, so they are also going to be present here. So I'm going to select all the pictures which I know are part of the time lapse. I'm going to select all the pictures which are a part of the time lapse. As you can see, these all pictures, for 90 of them, are a part of my time lapse. So I'm going to just simply copy them and paste it on my desktop. I'm just going to create a new folder right now. I'm going to rename it to time lapse raw, and I'm going to paste all those pictures from my camera SD card to my local PC. So once all the pictures or the picture collection have been copied to my desktop or laptop, I'm going to open my editing software. So I'm going to be using Premiere Pro. Again, you can use any other editing software as well. So Premiere Pro is opening up. So Premiere Pro might be a little bit slow because I'm using Premiere Pro and recording on the same laptop at a time, so there might be a little bit lag, but hopefully not very much. So I'm going to create a new project. I'm going to give it the name Timelapse Sony Video. Time code is display mode format is time code, capture format is HDV, and your location wherever your project is going to be saved. We're going to press on OK. Here I'm going to simply go to the editing window. So this is the same kind of window that you're going to see. So in order to import your image collection, it's pretty simple. Here on the lower left side, you need to double press import media to start. So my image collection is on the desktop on the time lapse raw folder. Here you can see all the pictures. So there are two ways to import the image collection which will make your time lapse. The first process is that you're going to press on the first picture, and you need to make sure that the folder has only those time lapse pictures and not any other picture or video. So I'm going to select the first picture. I'm going to press on this button saying image sequence. So it's going to select all the pictures, and I'm going to press on OK. So now it's going to import them as a sequence. I'm just simply going to drag and drop over here, but before I do, I'm just going to press on this new item. I'm going to select sequence. So under the DVNTSC format you can go, but we're going to go down where it says XD Cam HD. We're going to press on 1080p, 1080p 30 fps. Again, you can select any sequence settings you want. It mainly depends on your preference. So now we're going to select our image sequence which we just imported. We're going to drag and drop over here. So it's going to show a message that this clip does not match sequence settings. Change sequence settings to match clip. So we're going to press on keep existing setting because our sequence settings is 1920 by 1080 and my picture size is pretty big, so that's why it's showing this option. So here you can see the picture is not full, so we can just simply go on to the effects control, go to scale. We can scale it to 50%. If you're still not seeing the full picture, we can go to 25%. But now we're going to see these black bars. Again, the scaling will mainly depend on which resolution you took the time lapse from your Sony or any other camera. So you just need to make sure that all these black bars are hidden by the picture. So I'm just going to do a little more tweaking. 32. Yep. So here you can see 32, we have almost got it filled, but to stay on the safe side, I'm going to set it to 33. And that's also when you're going to import the image as a sequence, it's going to be a time lapse by default. So you can see it is more you're going to see that it's a little laggy because again I told you my computer ain't very fast. But if I export it, we're going to select the sequence, we're going to press on Ctrl M to export it. So here we have our export settings. I'm just going to stay with the maximum bitrate, and you can change settings from here as well. We're just going to set the output name to final time lapse. We're going to save it on our desktop and export. So estimated file size is 20 MB. So let's just wait until the rendering has been completed. So the export has been completed. Here on the desktop, here is the time lapse. Let me open it and play it. So here you can see the time lapse, it's moving smoothly now. So in this way you can edit the time lapse of your Sony camera. So guys, in this way you can edit the time lapse of your Sony camera or any other DSLR camera in Premiere Pro. If you guys like this video, please give this video a thumbs up. If you have any kind of question regarding this video, write them in the comment section below. And I have made a video on how you can capture time lapse on your Sony a6400 camera. If you're interested, a box will appear right here. Anyways guys, thank you for watching and stay safe.